Gay baby. It's a gay baby. Gay baby. Gay, gay, gay. Please be gay. Ugh.
Hey, Shalom brothers. This is Brother Howard of GMS Toronto, coming back with another one. And yes, this is your fault. You so-called blacks, Latinos, you Native American men. This is all your fault, man. Right? We need you to stop blaming the woman. Stop blaming the white man. Stop blaming your mother. Stop blaming your father. This is your fault, man. The reason why we're in this condition now is because of us. Us men who turned our backs on the Lord and served the creature more than the creator. That is it. The woman doesn't have power over us. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai never gave the woman power. Right? Yahweh never gave the woman power. No, he didn't. Right? Going all the way back to the beginning. And going all the way back to the beginning, we were made lords. That was our role. We were lords. Which means that we were rulers or we were judges. Right? So the reason why we are in this condition today, it's obviously the woman did what she did, but the woman is always going to do what she do. Right? If you know anything about the woman, she's the weaker vessel. What do you expect the weaker vessel to do? That's like leaving your kid at home by themselves for 8 hours while you go to work and you come home and you ask the kid, why is the house a mess? What? Why would you ask a child why the house is a mess? That's the same thing asking a woman, why does she do what she does? The woman doesn't even know why she does what she does. She does what she does because it's a feeling. She doesn't do what she do because of logic, man. And now that these women are given power over us by the hand of the so-called white man, who is a biblical Edomite, now they're destroying us. And how are they destroying us? They're destroying our seed, right? One of the most valuable assets that we have in this world, which is the progenitor. We're progenitors, right? We're fathers. And our most valuable thing that we have is our seed, because the Israelite man is supposed to grow up to serve Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. But how is the boy going to grow up to serve Yahweh Hashem Yahushai when the woman is a damn demon? This is 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 3. Know ye not that we shall judge angels? How much more things that pertain to this life? If you have judgments of things pertaining to this life, set them to judge who are least esteemed in the church. I speak to your shame. It is so that there is not a wise man among you? No, not one that shall be able to judge between his brethren. Right? So what is the scripture saying, brothers? Let's read it again. Know ye not that we shall judge angels? That's how much power the Israelite man was given. We're stewards of the earth. We're supposed to be judges. And now we sit back and we watch TV and we complain that, oh, the white man is in rulership. And we complain that, oh, the cops are killing us. The reason why we're complaining is because the wicked are in rulership. Right? And when the wicked rule, the people mourn. So why are you complaining that the people are mourning if it's because of our actions that the wicked are in rule. So since you are the righteous, then you need to get yourself into rulership. And the only way you're going to get yourself into rulership is by getting right with Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. That's the only way, man. Obviously, the prophecies have to come to pass, but you got to get right. You got to understand that you are a judge. You got to get mentally prepared, spiritually prepared. And the majority of you Israelite men, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you are not mentally prepared and you are not spiritually prepared. The majority of you, you still have the spirit of a demon. You still have the spirit of a woman. You have the spirit of a nigga. A lot of you are not in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. And that spirit is the spirit of a judge. Like it says, know ye not that we shall judge angels? That's how much power. And you're here going back and forth with a damn woman. And you're here busy complaining about the woman. You're going to judge angels. First of all, you can't even wrap your mind around that. Because how are you going to judge an angel if angels are perfect? So what is going to be the judgment? You know what I mean? There's so much to learn. There's so much more that our mind needs to be elevated on. But because we're weighed down by all these earthly matters, all these things that should be easy for us, because the woman should be in order, your children should be in order, your house should be in order, these heathens should be in order, the Edomites should be in order. Well, guess what? We are weighed down by all these earthly matters because we are out of order. We are out of order. That's why we are weighed down by these earthly matters. We can't even think of spiritual things and how amazing we are going to be because we are weighed down by all these earthly matters that we're going to have to take care of, man. Right? Now, this is Exodus chapter 19. Let's start from 5. Now, therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure. And the reason why we're not a peculiar treasure right now is because what? Because we're not obeying the Most High's voice. Right? Because we're not keeping the covenant. Right? Then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people. So you want to know why you're beneath people? You want to know why they're in your neighborhoods? You want to know why the Chinaman this, the white man this, the Arab man this, the this, the this, the this, the this. That's because you're not keeping the covenant. Did you hear what the Most High said? For all the earth is mine. There's only one scripture that comes to mind when I read that. I'll get it after. Verse 6. And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests. What's that? What's a priest? Right? A priest is a servant. Which means that we're supposed to serve the Heavenly Father. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to be here serving Yahweh. Yahweh wants the earth. He wants it, the earth as it is in heaven, so on earth, right? Just like the prayer in Matthew say. That's what we want. So in the heavens is perfection. In the heavens, they praise Yahweh. That's how the earth should be. The earth should be in order, giving praises to Yahweh daily. Why? Because of everything. Spring, winter. In this society, we're giving glory to Mother Nature. That's wickedness, man. That alone is wickedness. Here on the earth, we're giving glory. Today is Friday. We're giving glory unto an idol God. We're in the month of November. Idol worship again. This is all wickedness when we should be giving the glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Right? It says, and ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and an holy nation. What is a priest? Is a priest not a judge? Right? So we should be judging the earth on matters of what's right and what's wrong. Right? And that's the way we're going to be a holy nation. There's no other way we can be a holy nation. We're not going to be a holy nation because of generational wealth. We're not going to be a holy nation because we can afford homes and we can afford Lamborghinis and all. That's all foolishness. It says, these are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel. So this is what's important. Now this is Exodus chapter 1, verse 13. And the Egyptians made the children of Israel to serve with rigor, and they made their lives bitter with hard bondage, in mortar and in brick, and in all manner of service in the field, all their service wherein they made them serve with rigor. Right? For you people that want to go back to Africa. Africa did not serve us well. Africa actually destroyed us, and you people are trying to go back to a place again now, just like you did when we first came out of Egypt. When we first came out of Egypt, the majority of our people complained that they wanted to go back into Egypt. Right? Because the majority of our people have a slave class mentality. Right? That's why we as men, we need to get up out of that mentality that we have. Right? A lot of us, we have a feminine mentality or a complaining mentality. We need to get out of that, man. We need to get a kingly mentality, a royal mentality. Verse 15, and the king of Egypt spake to the Hebrew midwives, of which the name of one was Shiphrah, and the name of the other Puah. And he said, when you do the office of a midwife to the Hebrew women, and see them upon the stools, if it be a son, then ye shall kill him. But if it be a daughter, then she shall live. What does that prove? That proves that the woman is not a threat. You strong, I'm a strong black woman. We're going to read what makes you a strong black woman. But when it comes to rulership, when it comes to other men don't view you women as a threat. Who's the threat? The man is the threat. The man is the threat. You women are just booty. B-O-O-T-Y. Right? You know how today we say, oh yeah, she got a fat booty. She got a big booty. You women are literally just booty. This is the word booty, and it's a noun. And this is from Edom Online. From the mid-15th century, bootin, plunder taken from an enemy in war. That's all you women represent. Right? So if you black men, you so-called Latinos, and you Native Americans want to know why you don't have your woman, is because she was taken from you in war. We're at war, whether you know it or not. Whether you know it or not. Right? Well, we've already lost the war. Right? You've lost the war mentally, spiritually. You lost the war physically. I did a lesson called, I think it was 4 Stages of War. Right? And it breaks it down perfectly, man. Because we've completely been destroyed. Completely. But the first one to go is the woman. Because it takes the man longer to be conquered. Even when a man is conquered physically, he's not conquered mentally, and he's not conquered emotionally, and he's definitely not conquered spiritually. That's why it takes a while after a man is in captivity for him to be fully subverted and destroyed. It takes time. It's not like, oh, you're captured and you give up. No, that's a woman's trait. That's a woman's trait. That's why it's so easy to humble a woman. To humble a woman, all it takes is to lay with her. You lay with her and you can humble a woman. You put your spirit on a woman by laying with her. So it's easy to humble a woman. It's not easy to humble a man. Even when a man is taken into captivity, you still have to destroy him mentally. You have to destroy him emotionally. And you have to destroy him spiritually. Right? So back in Exodus chapter 1, it says, if it be a son, then ye shall kill him. But if it be a daughter, then she shall live. Now we know why the woman is going to live. Because then the Egyptian men are just going to use you as booty. The majority of you women are just sex objects. You're just sex objects. That's all you are. That's all you will ever be. Now, if you want to be more, you got to conduct yourself better. Verse 17, but the midwives feared Yahweh and did not as the king of Egypt commanded them, but saved the men, children alive. What does that mean? That means that these women are important. Women like this. So nobody's not saying that there's not good black women, good Latino women, good Native American women. No. But you have to prove yourself. And the reason why these women were good is because what? The main point. But the midwives feared Yahweh. And that's amazing. Because it says the fear of the Heavenly Father is the beginning of knowledge. So these were wise women. These were very wise women. Verse 18, and the king of Egypt called for the midwives and said unto them, why have you done this thing and have saved the men children alive? And the midwives said unto Pharaoh, because the Hebrew women are not as the Egyptian women, for they are lively, which when you look it up in the blue letter, it's vigorous, and are delivered, the midwives come in unto them, right? So the Hebrew women are not as the Egyptian women, but now our women are exactly like the Egyptian women. Our women today are exactly like the Assyrian women. They're exactly like the Babylonian women. They're exactly like the Greek women. They're exactly like the Roman women. And they're exactly like the American and Canadian and wherever these women are dwelling. You're exactly like your oppressor's woman. You're not for us. You don't belong to us, right? Because you have been conquered mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And our women have been conquered in those ways for a long time. Physically, our women have been booty, right? That happens very quickly. The next day, the women understand. When war happens and the woman sees that everything is being tore down, she understands, yeah, the only thing I have to offer is my box. That's it. And we know that you women nowadays, you're not saving your man-child. You're killing your man-child. You're killing them through something known as abortion. And now, this is the new physical, this is the new form of castration. This is a spiritual castration. I just did a lesson on the Pope, and I went into castration, and this is how our people are being castrated spiritually, because this ideology, right, that our people are following when they join this community, this you know what community, the rainbow community, it's destroying them spiritually, right? Because let's say that baby does grow up to be that way, which more than likely the baby will, because of all this, the programming that it's going to receive. Now the baby will no longer be able to be a servant of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai.
Okay. Be what you want to be, but be gay. Okay? Thank you. Right?
And that's how much power the woman has, right? I don't want you men to ever think that women don't have any power. Women have a lot of power. They have the power to program you, right? This is how innocent you are, right? I did a lesson on young Jeezy, right? And the majority of our people, when they're young, these are the days where we're impressionable. We're impressionable. And who has the ear of the young, innocent, and impressionable minds? The woman. So don't ever in your life think that the woman is not powerful. She's very powerful. She's very, very powerful. So if she's raised to be wicked, right? Like this woman right here, this woman is wicked, right? And this is evil. And the only people who can judge this matter is you, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. You cannot expect the white man, the Asian man, the East Indian man, or any other heathen nation to judge a matter that only you could judge in righteousness. Come on, man.
No pressure. No pressure, but pressure.
Right? And look how she's holding the baby. You could tell that she doesn't have love for the baby. The baby is just like a purse. And she's really doing her job. She's doing the job of what? Of Pharaoh. Right? Just like what we just read in Exodus chapter 1. She's doing the job of Pharaoh. Pharaoh was the one who programmed her and told her what to do. And she's doing the job of Pharaoh. That's why she's posing with the baby like that. Because she's looking at Pharaoh like, ain't I doing a good job? I don't really want to be a mother, but you told me to, if I'm going to be a mother, I need to educate my kids with this type of knowledge, with this type of this, and I'm doing that. See me? She's not trying to impress you, so-called black man. This woman is a lesbian. This woman is a lesbian. Her partner is another woman. I think she had to be inseminated to get pregnant and give birth. Right? So everything that she's teaching this young man right here, it's going to lead to his destruction. Now this is Genesis chapter 2 verse 15. And the Lord Yahweh took the man and put him in the garden of Eden to dress it and to keep it. So he was a servant of Yahweh, right? Adam was a straight up servant. He was a priest. He was a servant, right? He was a minister. He was all those titles for Yahweh. And the Lord Yahweh commanded the man, saying, of every tree of the garden thou mayest freely eat, but of the tree of knowledge of good and evil thou shalt not eat. For in the day that thou eatest thereof, thou shalt surely die. Why? Because Adam was supposed to be perfect. He was supposed to be perfect. That goes on to the second covenant. The second covenant where the children of Israel are going to be programmed to never go off. We're going to keep the laws naturally, just like breathing. Take a deep breath right now. Every brother. That's how easy we're going to be able to keep the laws. You won't have a choice, right? You can try to hold your breath, but you can't hold your breath. Right? You have to breathe. You need to breathe or you'll die. Right? But it says, but of the tree of knowledge of good and evil, thou shalt not eat of it, for in the day that thou eatest thereof, thou shalt surely die. And why is Yahweh instructing Adam? Because he's the head. That's why he's the one getting all the instructions right now. Okay? Now let's not get silly. Women are already created at this time. Men and women were created at the same time. But Adam never had a woman, right? He was just a servant of the Most High. That's all he was. Okay? And the Lord Yahweh said, it is not good that man should be alone. I will make him an helpmeet for him. Why? Because obviously a man gets urges. You have a phallus. You're going to get turned on. Okay? So it's not good for a man to be by himself. I can tell you that. I can tell you that from personal experience. As a man, if you're alone, and there's nothing wrong with being a loner, because a lot of brothers, we are loners, right? But there are going to be times where you just want the company of a woman, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? That's why the woman was created. So it says, and the Lord Yahweh said, it is not good that man should be alone. I will make him an helpmeet for him. And that's all that she is. She's a helpmeet. She's not an equal. Okay? Verse 19, and out of the ground, the Lord Yahweh formed every beast of the field and every fowl of the air and brought them unto Adam to see what he would call them. And whatsoever Adam called every living creature, that was the name thereof. So what is Adam? Adam is a ruler. Adam has power. This is a powerful man. Verse 20, and Adam gave names to all cattle and to the fowl of the air and to every beast of the field. But for Adam, there was not found an helpmeet for him, which is fine. You need a helpmeet. As a man, you need a woman, right? But at this point in your life, you have more important things to take care of. Verse 21, and the Lord Yahweh caused deep sleep to fall upon Adam, and he slept and took one of his ribs and closed up the flesh instead thereof. And that the rib just represents someone of his lineage, right? It doesn't mean his actual rib. The rib just means someone of his family. That's all that it means. Verse 22, and the rib which the Lord Yahweh had taken from man made he a woman and brought her unto the man. Verse 23, and Adam said, this is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman because she was taken out of man. Verse 24, therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh. And the way that you become one flesh is by having children, right? When you have children, that's how you become one flesh, because there has to be a union between a man and a woman to create a child, right? This is 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 54, and this is in the Apocrypha. It says, and after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people whom thou hast chosen. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. Right? The world was made for our sakes. Why? Because we're supposed to be servants unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. We're supposed to be priests, giving praise and glory unto Yahweh every day and every night, and running this earth exactly according to the laws, statutes, and commandments. There's land Sabbaths that need to be kept. There's dress code that needs to be kept, right? The way that women are towards their husband needs to be kept. And if those customs are broken, if those laws are broken, then there needs to be judgment. There needs to be judgment against things like what this lady is teaching her son.
Gay baby. It's a gay baby. Gay baby.
See, this is judgment, right? There's judgment for things like this, right? Now kids can get taken away for things like if you don't allow them to change their gender, right? Someone can come, they're going to knock on your door and they can take your children from you. Or people can come and take your kids if you spank them. And when I say spank, I mean discipline. I don't mean abuse, right? Because the Bible tells you that you shall not spare the rod, means that you should discipline your children. But in this society, someone can come and knock on your door and take your children from you for disciplining your child. But then they promote this. Why? Because the righteous people are not in rulership. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're not in rulership. And that is your fault. That is your fault. You're so busy arguing with the woman, busy arguing with the white man, busy arguing with the heathen, that you're not getting yourself in order, and you don't understand that all of this is happening because of your disobedience unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. This is all due to your disobedience.
Gay, gay, gay. Please be gay. Oh. Okay. Be what you want to be, but be gay. Okay? Thank you.
Right? And that's not the role of the man. This is Exodus chapter 13 and 2. Sanctify unto me all the firstborn, whatsoever openeth the womb among the children of Israel, both of man and of beasts. It is mine. Okay? It is mine. So this is this woman's first child. That man, that young man, is supposed to grow up to be a servant of Yahweh. And that little boy is going to grow up to be a part of a rainbow society. And these are the things that lead to what? To death and destruction. So if you want to know why there's death and destruction upon our people, it's because of things like this, man. And with that, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the elders and elder apostles of GMS that rule well and that teach well, and to the brothers on the four corners of the earth doing this work in truth and in sincerity. Shalom. Till next time. Kwam Yasharallah.